Good morning, everybody. It is Monday morning, December 26th. So I have been absent for about a month. Two reasons. One, I've been sick. I got that respiratory crud that was going around, and one of the gals came back from Thanksgiving with that, and then it proceeded to go through the office. So I ended up missing 2 days of work, and it's just kind of lingered for a while. Talking now, my voice is better because I've spent 3 days, or at least 2 days, not talking to anybody. I have my first reading today at 4 in a month, so we're about to find out if I can talk for an hour or an hour and a half without losing it. So this is a little bit of a test run just to kind of see what happens. So this is what's been going on for the last month. I hate the holidays. I am one of those people from the Hallmark channels that is a Scrooge and hates the holidays. I just haven't found Mr. Right to pull me out of that funk just yet. So I prefer not to get on here and be negative, because I know right now we all need something positive. But in this case, I just, pulled back, and because my voice wasn't working right, it was kind of a double reason to pull back and not do much of anything. So that's what I did. The only thing that I have seen going on in the world is all of the fun stuff that Elon Musk has been posting or retweeting on Twitter. And that's been kind of fascinating. Although for me, I already knew all of that stuff. Probably everybody that watches my channel already knew all of that stuff anyway. Been a little interesting to see what the lefties are saying about it. But, that's kind of been going on. So if you have not been on Twitter watching what's been coming out, that's probably the best show that's going on. Otherwise, I have not been paying a whole lot of attention to what is going on in the truther community. I'm like getting tired of it, period. So this is also, I'm just curious. I just got back from a walk, so I had all of these thoughts going as I was walking, and now I'm trying to get them to come back to me. Too bad I don't just walk and talk at the same time. I'd probably be better off. Let me get a drink here. Hang on a second. See, this is what my concern is when I'm doing those readings, and I'm going to have to be taking drinks of water the whole time. Here's something. I think it was last week I was watching a video, and it was talking about those of us who are empaths. Many of you watch this channel are empaths, I do believe. And how we tend to soak in a lot of that busy energy from all of the normies out there that overdo it during the holidays, try to do 10 times more than they should, and then they have that, overwhelm feeling and can't see straight. And I feel like I soak that in because I intentionally have done almost nothing over the last month, yet I have still felt very overwhelmed. So I am curious how many people have felt that, even though they may have not been overdoing it in the world. So that is something that I am very curious about. What else has been going on? Walked into the office last Monday morning, and it was 55 degrees in there because somebody in my office decided they could save money by turning the heat way down. So we froze all day, and I feel like I know who it was, but I'm not going to point any fingers because I didn't see this person do it. But if that's going to continue to happen, even more reason to make adjustments to my life. So I also know we just had this like major deep freeze in the United States. I'm not sure if it happened in Europe. I'm not sure where all it happened. Friday, I did have to work. I did make it in. The truck started. It was -10 when I got up, and Friday was really the worst day here. It was just cold on Saturday. I did get out and walk a little bit yesterday, bundled up, just got back from a little bit of a walk, bundled up, because I'm starting to get stir crazy just from 3 days of this nasty, cold weather. So I'm wondering how you guys are all doing. Did you lose electricity? Did you have pipes freeze? Thankfully, I had none of that happen here. We didn't lose electricity. No pipes froze in my apartment. But when I went to Meijer this morning, they said they had a sprinkler system that froze up Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. So they had a big mess on their hands in the Meijer. I drove over to Sam's Club this morning to get a prescription. And before I even got in the door, it was just getting out of the truck, I had a guy that drove by and he said they are closed because they had a pipe bust or whatever. So I ended up stopping by my office on the way back just to make sure that we still had heat, that we didn't have any issues, that I wasn't going to walk into a mess in the morning, and everything looked fine. So that has been going on. While I was sick, I had to cancel or postpone 3 readings. And I'm sure that was part of what some of the overwhelm was, because here I finally find something that I really, really enjoy. And I feel like I got cut off at the throat here. So see, I feel like I'm starting to lose my voice a little bit in just this talking here. So that might be a problem for my 4 o'clock today. The solid talking for an hour or an hour and a half. Anyhow, I'm gonna keep going, because if I need to cancel, I need to figure that out now. So now I forgot what I was saying. Oh, just like having my voice taken away. 2 things that I do, I'm like a receptionist at a title company, and not being able to talk very well, that is a little bit of a problem. And then doing my readings and have to cancel a bunch of those because my voice is giving out on me. A friend of mine said that I was getting a throat chakra upgrade. I asked her if there was any way to speed it up, and she said no. So I don't know if I am actually getting a throat chakra upgrade, or there are a couple of things that I keep saying to myself. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say anything. And is this a message from the universe of like, okay, you keep saying you're not going to say anything, so we're going to help you out? I mean, I might have done this actually to myself, which if that's the case, that means I am going to have to say things, because sometimes I do keep my mouth shut about things because I don't want to get fired. There are things that I don't try to blurt out, but I'm not sure what this throat thing is all about. So if anybody has any ideas, I am willing to listen. Any suggestions, any ideas, any thoughts of why it's happening? Or is it literally just this like virus thing? I do feel in a sense that I have been super, super tense. And you know how like maybe a singer or this reminds me of when I did a band competition when I think I was in 5th grade. I played the saxophone, and I tried to play, and it came out like really super squeaky. And it was because air wasn't flowing through the way it was supposed to, because I was nervous. So I'm kind of wondering if the tenseness has like locked up my throat, because I feel part of it is being tense from these holidays, just wanting them over. Like I said, not a big fan. I haven't been a big fan of the holidays for a long time. And then I would have these people come into the office, and they would be like, "Oh, are you ready for the holidays?" And of course, because I have a hard time lying and sometimes feel like I have Tourette's, I would end up telling them exactly why I didn't like the holidays. I'm going to put a cough drop in my mouth and see if that doesn't help. So I had two people ask me specifically, and I like came at him with a loaded gun because I got sick of people asking me, but they backed off after I said what I had to say. One of them was a guy asked me, "Oh, are you ready for the holidays?" And I was like, no, I don't do the holidays. And they're always so shocked when I say that. And I was like, I used to do the holidays. I had a house. I had a Christmas tree. I put lights out front. I bought Christmas presents. And then I lost that house. And I ended up moving like 8 times in 10 years. And every time I moved, I got rid of more and more and more stuff. Now I live in an apartment that I don't have the space to store any of that stuff. So no, I don't do the holidays. I don't enjoy them. And that shut him up. And then a gal the other day asked me if I was ready for the holidays. And I said, I have given out presents and it seems like many of them have gone unappreciated. So I just kind of quit trying. I don't know if anybody else feels this way. Surely I am not the only one. So I would like your 2 cents on this. And I'm going to let the person that I have my 4 o'clock with this afternoon know. Hopefully she'll watch this video and then she can decide, yeah, I don't know if you're going to be able to do that. Because I've been on here 11 minutes. That's not a very good sign. Anyway, that's what's been going on in my world. I would like to know what's been going on in yours. So please post, comment, let me know. How was your Christmas? Did you enjoy it? Did you get to spend time with family members that you wanted to spend time with? Did you not overdo it this season like you do sometimes? Did you eat too much sugar and feel like crap today? So anyway, I have some more that I will say later, but like I said, I just kind of wanted to test out and see if my voice was going to hold out for this reading I have at 4 o'clock, and I'm not sure. Anyway, have a good one, and I will talk to you later. Bye.